Hello students, in this video let us discuss how to convert azide to amine. Okay, the compounds containing N3 minus, those are called as azide. Actually this N3 minus is the azide ion, this is the amine. So it is a reduction reaction. So the conversion of the azide into amine is done by using H2 nickel, lithium aluminum hydride and H2 palladium carbon and one more reagent, that is Lindlar catalyst. You know very well about the Lindlar catalyst. So Lindlar catalyst can be used for the conversion of alkynes to cis alkenes. And here you know the function of this one, alkynes to cis alkenes, and one more function, acidic halide is converted to aldehyde, and here we are knowing that one more function of the that Lindlar catalyst, azide can be converted to amine. Okay, the main uses of this one. Okay, sorry, here cis alkene. So next, one more reagent, that is a triphenyl phosphine followed by hydrolysis. By using this reagent we can convert azide into amine. Okay, so of course here in this case you can write like this here, N3, this triphenyl phosphine plus H2O followed by hydrolysis, that azide converted to amine plus triphenyl phosphoroxide and N2. Okay, of course this reaction involves the one cyclic intermediate also. Okay, that have multiple steps. We can see the mechanism of this azide conversion into um, amine by using that triphenyl phosphine. You can see the mechanism from the very famous one of the book for organic chemistry is the Claydon. Okay, so in this case alkyl azide, so attacked by the triphenyl phosphine, so that forms that cyclic intermediate. So by cleaving out the cyclic intermediate we will get the imine. So imine. So this imine on hydrolysis will get the amine. Okay, of course here for competitive exam here for especially the mechanism is not necessary. So here that the azide is converted to amine by using triphenyl phosphine. Okay, followed by hydrolysis. And here some more reactions here, H2 nickel, H2 palladium carbon, lithium aluminum hydride, and H2 palladium calcium carbonate. Lindlar catalyst also can be used for the reduction of amine. Okay, so here let us discuss some examples. Okay, so this is one of the example which is taken from the one of the international standard book, Oxford publications. So in this case that Br minus is replaced by the N3 minus, so pH double bond, in this case N3. That is a SN2 type nucleophile substitution reaction. So now here reduction of this one. Here the point is that with H2 palladium calcium carbonate, that is a Lindlar catalyst, double bond is not reduced. So here the double bond remains unaffected, but here N3 is converted to NH2. That's it. Okay. So next here this is the cyclic epoxide. So now we are Na plus N3 minus. The N3 minus attacks from the back side of this one, is above the plane. So N3 attacks from the below the plane in SN2 type manner. So we will get the that N3 below the plane. We will get the trans compound. Now here this one on reduction. So you will get the OH above the plane. Here in this case that is reduced to the NH2. So that NH3 conversion to NH2. In this case stereochemistry is not changed because your reaction takes place on this group but not at this carbon. Okay. But suppose you can use the triphenyl phosphine also and water swallowed by hydrolysis. So you will get the OH and this one also NH2, the same product. Okay. So next here, this is the one of the previous GATE question. So you can see here, this is the GATE question from 2016. So here in this case, the most suitable reagent for performing the following transformation is, in this transformation ketone is not affected and the double bond is not affected, just only M3 group is affected. Okay, so that is converted to NH2. So which reagents are effective for this conversion? So lithium aluminum hydride is given, H2 palladium calcium palladium carbon is given and triphenyl phosphine followed by hydrolysis, and lithium liquid ammonia is also given. So which reagent is suitable for this conversion? You can see here in this case. This is a given structure. With the lithium aluminum hydride, your ketone is affected. Okay, and N3 also affected. So here point is very interesting point here, that is N3 converted to NH2, and here ketone is also converted. And now here whenever that double bond is present in a 5-member ring and that is conjugated with the ketone, so that double bond also reduced. You know that well-known example, that is double bond O, and this is a pi bond. So this is a conjugation. These are in conjugation actually. So through the conjugation that this double bond also reduced. Okay, because of the angle strain relieving. Here in this case sp2 carbon, so bond angle 120, but internal angle is 109 degrees, sorry 108 degrees, 5-member ring, so 108 degrees. So in this case here 12 degrees angle difference, but in this case after reduction that is converted to sp3. This is the sp3 carbon, this is the sp3 carbon. So sp3 carbon has a 109 degrees angle and internal angle for the pentagon is 108 degrees. So difference is only 1 degree. That's why this double bond also reduced actually. Okay, or suppose this double bond is present in a 6-member ring lithium aluminum hydride, this double bond is not affected because here in this case there is no relieving of this strain, angle strain. Here sp2 carbon has a bond angle 120 and internal angle in hexagon is a 120. Okay, if it is converted to sp3 that attains 109 degrees angle, but internal angle is 120, so angle difference increases, so angle strain increases, so stability decreases. That's why this double bond generally is not reduced in case of the in for this compound. If double bond is present in a conjugation and along with the that means sorry, if the double bond is present in a 5-member ring that is reduced, but if it is present in a 6-member ring that is not reduced. Okay, so and that must be in conjugation. Through the conjugation it is attacked by the that H minus. So generally here this alkene is not attacked by the lithium aluminum hydride. Okay, or suppose H2 nickel will get the compound, saturated compound, because in this case alkenes are not involved in a nucleophilic addition reaction. From the lithium aluminum hydride H minus is coming out, so H minus not attack on this case. But here whenever that double bond, so whenever that double bond in conjugation with the drawing group, in conjugation with the drawing group, so then electrophilicity here increases, so that's why it is readily attacked by the H minus. Okay, or suppose here very interestingly this compound double bond O, here 5-member ring is there, so lithium aluminum hydride, even though it is in 5-member ring, that is not reduced because that is not in conjugation actually. Whenever it is a conjugation, that electrophilicity increases, so electron density on the pi bond decreases, so here the magnitude of the positive charge increases, so then readily attacked by the H minus from the LiAlH4. Okay, of course for suppose this compound on reduction with the H2 nickel actually, so that double bond is also reduced. Okay, of course this compound also on reaction with the H2 nickel, the double bond is also reduced, so OH and a single bond. Okay, so that is the point actually. So in this case also H2 nickel catalytic reduction, both functional group and double bond is also reduced. Okay, that's it. And next one more interesting point here, if you use H2 palladium carbon, okay, if you use H2 palladium carbon, here in this case the functional group is not reduced, only double bond is reduced. Okay, H2 palladium carbon is a specific for the reduction of C double bond C, but not effect on the functional group. Okay, it's a very important point, you can remember this one. Now here coming to the our question, so here H2 palladium carbon, with a H2 palladium carbon this double bond is reduced but not functional group. Okay, and here additionally that N3 also reduced to the NH2. That means here the double bond is affected and N3 also affected. Now here by using triphenyl phosphine, here the functional group is not affected and double bond is not affected, but that N3 is converted to NH2. So required reagent for our transformation is triphenylphosphine followed by hydrolysis. So then here, what is the reaction with the lithium liquid ammonia? Okay, with the lithium liquid ammonia, so generally that alkynes can be converted to that is so here alkyne, this alkyne can be converted to transalkene. So generally alkenes are not affected with the sodium, that means lithium liquid ammonia, but this alkene, whenever in conjugation with ketone or any other withdrawing group, that alkene can be reduced. Okay, that means here you get the double bond O, and here in this case N3. With the lithium liquid ammonia, N3 is not affected, but here double bond is affected. So the most suitable reagent is the triphenylphosphine followed by hydrolysis. Okay, so important point here in this case, the lithium liquid ammonia, so generally not affect the double bond, but whenever in conjugation with the drawing group, that is reduced. So here you see this case. So this is also one of the previous question. So you can get some more clarity about the lithium liquid ammonia. So this is also one of the gate question. So for the most suitable reagent for the following transformation is, here in this case only this conjugated double bond is reduced. Okay, so what are the suitable reagents here given are the lithium liquid ammonia, lithium aluminum hydride, platinum oxide H2 and the diborane. So which reagent is suitable? So you can discuss this one. So lithium liquid ammonia, whatever the double bond which is in conjugation with the drawing group is only reduced. So double bond O, and this double bond is not affected. Okay, it is not in conjugation with the CO, and platinum oxide H2, with this one ketone is reduced and double bond is reduced, and this is where double bond is also reduced. The total compound is reduced. Of course, if we use excess of the platinum oxide and H2. Next here, lithium aluminum hydride. With the lithium aluminum hydride, again we discussed just now. So here it is reduced to the OH, and the double bond is in conjugation with the keto group, and it is present in a 5-member ring, so that is also reduced. And here this double bond is not reduced. Now with the B2H6, actually with the diborane, keto group is reduced, and here double bonds are not affected. Of course, double bond is also affected by using some set of reagents. For suppose you know that CH2 double bond CH2, here B2H6 followed by a reaction with the H2O2 and OH minus. So here we'll get the CH3CH2OH. That is also water addition reaction, nothing but hydroboration oxidation reaction. Okay, but here B2H6 just followed by hydrolysis reaction. So only ketone is reduced to the alcohol, but not double bonds in this case. Okay, for a double bond reaction, that reaction we have to use some different set of reagents. Okay, that's it. So that is about the some two questions from the GATE exam. Okay, so thank you for watching. So please subscribe my channel for more videos.